Okay, so now that we are experts on different sentence types, we are now going to watch our Tinga Tinga tale for today, which is called Why Owl's Head Turns All the Way Around. Now, I have sent you the link to this video on the document where I tell you what we're doing each day. So if you could pause the video now and watch this Tinga Tinga tale for me, that would be fantastic. Okay, Year 2, so did you enjoy the story, Why Owl's Head Turns All the Way Around? Fantastic. Well, we're now going to do some work based on this story and our knowledge of the different sentence types. Okay, so here we have a picture of Owl and Monkey right at the beginning of the story, where Owl is lying in the nest, he's trying to sleep, and Monkey wakes him up. Okay, now we need to think of different questions, exclamations, statements and commands that these two animals could be saying to each other, and you can use what we've just watched. You know what they say to each other, so you can use that to help you, or you can use your imagination if you'd like. Okay, so questions. Well, I need to remember that I need to have a question mark at the end. Well, when Owl first wakes up, when Monkey wakes him up, he's not quite sure at that moment in time who Monkey is. So I'm going to think of a question that is something to do with that. He doesn't know who Monkey is. So therefore he could ask, who are you? Now, I know that's a question because Monkey could answer that, couldn't he? He could say, I am Monkey. So therefore it is a question, and it starts with our question word, who is one of our 5 W's, and it's got a question mark at the end. If it didn't have a question mark at the end, it wouldn't be a question. So there we go. There's my first question. Now, what other questions could I think of? Well, Monkey wakes Owl up, doesn't he? Now, does Owl know why Monkey is waking him up? Well, he might not, mightn't he? So therefore, we could say, why are you waking me up? So we've got why at the beginning, that's one of our 5 W's, and we've got a question mark at the end. And yes, again, Monkey could probably answer that question. Well, he did answer that question, didn't he? He said that he's meant to be guarding Eagle's nest. So there we go. There are 2 questions that we could use for this picture. So now what I'd like you to do is pause the video and have a think of an exclamation, a command and a statement for this picture as well. Okay, so have you thought of an exclamation, a statement and a command? Fantastic, well done. Now I had a little think too, so let's have a look what I came up with. Well, an exclamation. Well, I thought back to when this was happening and Monkey called Owl lazy, didn't he? It isn't very nice, is it? So therefore I thought I'd come up with an exclamation to do with that. And I came up with, what a lazy owl. So I've got what at the beginning, so that's one of our words. It either starts with how or what. And I've got an exclamation mark at the end. What a lazy owl. Okay, so that's my exclamation. You might have thought of something completely different. So now I'm going to have a statement. Well, I used my questions to help me with my statement. I thought I'm going to answer the question, why are you waking me up? And I came up with the statement, you are supposed to be guarding Eagle's nest. Now, I have put a full stop at the end, and it is a statement because it is a fact. That is what Owl is meant to be doing at that moment in time, not sleeping. He is supposed to be guarding Eagle's nest. So therefore it's a fact, it's a statement, and it needs a full stop at the end. Then finally, a command. What did I come up with for my command? Well, I came up with, wake up, Owl. Okay, so I've got wake up, which is a bossy verb. It's an imperative verb. It's telling somebody to do something. Wake up, Owl. So therefore it's a command, and I have chosen to put an exclamation mark at the end. Remember, you can have an exclamation mark or you can have a full stop. Okay, so now it is your turn. On your worksheet that I've sent you, Year 2 English, 29th of June resource, you have these 3 pictures and you have boxes around them, just like I have here with question, exclamation, statement and command. So what you need to do for each one of these pictures is to think, what were the animals saying to each other, or use your imagination. What could they be saying to each other that is different to what they were actually saying to each other? And write a command, an exclamation, a statement and a question for each one of these pictures. Remember, a command must have an imperative or a bossy verb. An exclamation must start with how or what and end in an exclamation mark. A statement must be a fact or an opinion, and it must end in a full stop. And a question must have a question word at the beginning, a question mark at the end, and you must be able to answer that question, okay? And use your questions, as I did, to help you write your statement. Okay, well, have a lovely rest of your day, Year 2, and I'll see you in our next lesson. Bye.